drain and brain gain.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll just preface this, that even myself being at this panel with these exceptional people, and this being my first panel, is a step in the right direction. So funny you mentioned ChatGPT. I immediately Googled what do you say at the panel, and it gave me all this list of things that I should mention, so I prepared, obviously.
Thanks, GPT.
But to be quite honest, as I was speaking with so many kind people in this room, my colleagues and friends, they all told me speak from the heart. So that's exactly what I'll do, try to do. So sorry if it's bad. Well, I will maybe start with building up what you have already said. We have been discussing this, and while I do completely agree about the importance of diaspora in the context of brain gain, I do see it as a sort of a mitigation between the actual issue, what it is. And I'll use this opportunity to maybe dispel a myth about the youth. It's not that we really want to leave the region for so many better opportunities. Of course, as the professor eloquently discussed, there are also economic reasons and societal reasons. But beyond that, for us, sun is not warmer or shinier in Spain, and we do not go for the amazing techno clubs in Berlin. Why we leave is because we feel, in a sense, marginalized and sort of like an afterthought in a wider government or policy initiatives. What I mean by that is that youth in this region truly is not considered as a first factor. So we deal with the consequences. We have high brain drain, and of course, like I said, it is important to kind of offer opportunities to bring the youth back, but let's give them opportunities to not leave in the first place. What do I mean by that? When you look at the youth policies from the region, we do have them. That's a positive thing. However, in some cases, they are inconsistent. They do not have concrete and meaningful measures, because a lot of the time, to be quite honest, youth is really not considered in a decision making. A lot of these decisions are made behind the doors that are actually closed and unacceptable for them. So I would say that would be the first step. It sends you a message, to be quite honest, when your government is not putting you on the forefront, when you're not the top priority in terms of policy, in terms of initiatives, in terms of everything that actually concerns you. So that would be, like I said, the first step. Give us a reason to stay, because we want to stay. We just need to feel included and not marginalized in this sense. Maybe I'll use this opportunity to dispel one more myth about the youth. Apart from, I'm sure, this room, in so many instances, youth, and when we discuss this like next gen or this Gen Z generation, these labels, while they are important to kind of identify different generational experiences of, for instance, how my life differs from previous generations and how generations that are coming after me they are going to have different experiences. It's important for us to understand those specific contexts. However, I do oftentimes hear in the public discourse these labels being used as sort of a way of a division. So in a sense, we tend to look at it like a battle between generations, which I do not feel needs to be as such. With this panel, maybe let's try to break that narrative. That would be the one thing, and offer a consolidated image for the future. What I mean by that is I would like to kind of focus on bridges that really unite us, because many of the issues, underlying issues why the youth leaves in the first place, concern both me, my mother, and my grandmother, and are hopefully not concern my daughter. Thank you.